Good morning, guys. So, Mick went with Lindsay to work because of his paws, and unfortunately, she isn't going with, and she's tripping out, wondering where he is and where Lindsay went. It's kind of funny. But, anyways, so today I'm gonna try and find some more stuff to do. I already got everything I wanted done, so we'll see how the day goes. So, while Nova's over here whining and crying because Mick's gone, I may end up heading over to a buddy of mine's house. Looks like he's just home with the kids today. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll contact him and see what he wants to do. So, maybe we'll get a little bit of footage of that. So, I just got some bad news. Not quite sure what to make of it yet. So as we had said, Lindsay had took Mick to the vet where she works part-time to take a look at his paws. Well, last night and this morning he was throwing up a little bit. The vet, I guess, checked his stomach, and I guess there's a mass in his stomach. And they took an x-ray, and they're not quite sure what it is. So I have to run to the vet, and yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go to the vet and probably bring Mick home, because Lindsay and I gotta figure all this out, and we have to go from there. Alright, guys, so update on what's going on. Lindsay took Mick into the vet to get his paws looked at because he's been chewing them and he's been doing that kind of stuff. So we just needed to look at it, and they looked infected, so maybe some antibiotics. Well, in the process, a standard physical, take blood, check out, his body and all that kind of stuff, they found a mass. It looks like, it's the size of a grapefruit. The problem is last month he had a physical and was fine, which means this thing grew in a month. Talking to the doctor, talking to Lindsay, and all that kind of stuff, the most common thing is it's like splenic. Basically, a mass grows from the spleen, and they're really quickly growing. And as long as it's benign, which usually it would be, but it's possible that it could be malignant. As long as it's benign, then it's just to go in, take it out, move on. He doesn't need a spleen or anything like that. The problem with that is Mick's 12 years old. It could be benign, or it could be malignant, and everything else. So Lindsay called me, telling me all this information to get down to the hospital, to the vet hospital. So I went down there. We took a look at the x-rays. We talked to the doctor. Mick being the age he is, life expectancy is another couple years, but he's in great health. A month ago when his blood work came back, he was great. Heart was great, lungs were great, everything was great. So right now what we're doing, the two options are basically get an ultrasound to see if it is the splenic type, or just cut him open and go in and take it out. Because of the location, because of where it is, they suspect that it's the spleen type, but there's no way to know until they actually get in there or to use an ultrasound. After the x-rays, it doesn't show enough. So the options are to euthanize, to go in and cut it out, or to get an ultrasound. What we decided to do, after talking for quite a bit, was to send today's blood work out, see if anything comes back abnormal. If anything comes back abnormal, we should receive the blood work, I guess, by around tomorrow. If anything comes back abnormal, then we'll have to go through this whole thing again. Especially if anything cancerous is picked up or anything. If everything comes back good, then it's very possible that Mick may be into surgery by Monday to get all this taken care of and get it taken out. So that's what's going on. Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty quiet day. Alright guys, so we're on our way back to the vet now. Because of that decision, we need to take some more x-rays of his chest, make sure his chest is clear, well, as clear as an older dog's chest can be, to make sure that there isn't any issues with it. And then as long as that's the case and it's good, then we'll probably proceed with getting the blood work back and some surgery and all that kind of stuff. So the dogs are having some fun. And I'm gonna pass this to Lindsay.
So, yeah, not the way I really wanted to start my day. And I mean, on some level, at least we caught this now. We think this is probably a splenic mass, and splenic mass. Yeah, splenic masses. They grow really fast, and so it's better that we've caught this now when it's relatively small, and a grapefruit that's actually relatively small for a splenic mass. So it does increase chances, and normally splenic masses are benign. Where they get dangerous is just they get very big, there's a lot of blood supply there, and the blood supply, they rupture, and then the pets just bleed into their abdomen. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, makes lungs look nice and clear. I run blood work on my pets every year. It's a good thing to do, mainly because you want to have that baseline when they're, yes, Nova, I know, honey. You want to have that baseline when they're healthy, so that way when something is wrong, you know what it should look like. So we're sending blood out to the lab. We're gonna do the x-rays, and as long as everything looks good, Mick is scheduled for Monday for surgery. And luckily I'm on spring break because he is an older boy. Recovery for him will probably be a little rough, so I'll have to watch Nova licking the stitches or whatever's there, and we'll have to watch him doing it too, because Nova likes to try and help and clean and stuff. Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm home this week, so I'll be here to help through the recovery. And then when I'm at work on the weekends, step on your brother. When I'm at work on the weekends, Josh is going to be home, so somebody will be there to watch him, because that week is really the hardest part, because that's when they're really doing a lot of the healing. So gonna, like I said, heading over, we'll take x-rays and we'll check in. So just got done at work, took the x-rays. Mick's lungs look pretty good. I mean, he's got some natural old dog changes that you would kind of expect for a dog his age. So we're sending the blood work out. I'm already scheduled for Monday. And technically I'm supposed to be there, but for when you ever do surgery on your own pets, you should be there. But this is not something that I think I can sit through. So Monday morning, we're set to go. And I'm still really stressed, but it's just a relief to have a decision, because I wasn't sure what we were gonna do. It was really, is this something that we want to put him through surgery, or do we want to just kind of keep him comfortable? And so,
and
my decision, my part of the decision, or my opinion on it is that he's a well-kept dog. I mean, he's got a good life right now, and you know, it's not like he has it hard. You know, he's in air conditioning whenever he wants. He can go out to go to the bathroom whenever he wants. He gets more than enough food. He gets more than enough water than he ever needs. You know, he gets all the love and attention that we can. So while life expectancy sure may be another couple years, you know, for a healthy dog, realistically, you know what? I have a feeling, as long as nothing goes wrong, that it would probably go longer than that, just for the simple fact that, you know, he hasn't been hard on anything. Yeah, he's an older dog and whatnot, but he's okay. You know, being that Lindsay has worked for this vet tech for so long, they're more than accommodating. So we're gonna take the dogs back to the house. I haven't eaten any. It's 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything today. I doubt Lindsay's eaten much.
I haven't had anything.
So there you go. So we're gonna go get some juice, and then you know, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. All right, guys. So something with all the drama and everything that's been going on today, I definitely haven't completely broken that connection between, you know, emotion or comfort and food. Definitely craving some food right now, but we just got out of Jamba Juice, so got my juice. I'm gonna stick to that and we'll go on from there.
Alright guys, so it's the end of kind of a trying day. Josh and I did do weigh-ins, got the pictures. Not quite as excited about it as I kind of wish I was. Weighed in at 151.2 for me, so I'm down. Tomorrow when I go into work, I'll get mixed blood work back and find out, you know, if we're gonna go ahead with surgery on Monday, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm probably just gonna call it here for tonight. So if you like the videos, hit the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. If you want to leave comments below, we'll respond. So I hope you have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow.